15 classic American project cars, and some are priced under $1,000. Let's see which hidden survivors are still waiting for a second chance.
Number 1. 1970 Ford Falcon, $800, Greenville, Wisconsin. This 1970 Ford Falcon is listed for $800 in Greenville, Wisconsin, making it one of the least expensive running classics in this group. Powered by a 250 inline-6 with an automatic transmission, the seller says the car starts, runs, drives, and stops after being brought back to life following years of barn storage using its original fuel system components. The Falcon is still a true project. Rust is present throughout the body, the original brake system remains in place, and the seller recommends transporting it on a trailer rather than driving it home. New brake parts may be included for an additional cost, making this an affordable restoration candidate or a practical source of vintage Ford parts. Number 2. 1965 Ford Galaxy 500, $1,000 in Kittanning, Pennsylvania. Priced at $1,000 in Kittanning, Pennsylvania, this 1965 Ford Galaxy 500 is powered by a 289 V8 paired with an automatic transmission. The engine has recently been reassembled with fresh gaskets, and the seller says the car does run with working exterior lights and turn signals, but it still requires extensive mechanical attention. According to the listing, the engine runs rough, is difficult to start, overheats, and may have timing or water pump issues. The transmission linkage also needs adjustment, some floor repairs are required, and the car should be trailered despite previously making the drive home. It represents a complete restoration project rather than a ready-to-drive classic.
Number 3. 1967 Oldsmobile Toronado, $1,000, Leavenworth, Kansas. Offered for $1,000 in Leavenworth, Kansas, this 1967 Oldsmobile Toronado comes with a clean title and its original 7.0-liter Super Rocket V8. The seller notes that the car remains largely complete and includes extra parts such as an additional carburetor, original wheels, and extra hubcaps. The biggest challenge is the seized engine, making this a non-running project. The frame is reported to be solid, although rust is visible around the fenders. The hood hinges need replacement, and the hood does not sit correctly. Electrical accessories such as the windows still function, and the starter engages, suggesting a solid foundation for someone interested in a long-term restoration. Number 4. 1964 Chrysler Newport, $1,000, Collierville, Tennessee. This 1964 Chrysler Newport is available for $1,000 in Collierville, Tennessee. Equipped with a 361 big block V8 and automatic transmission, the seller says the car runs and drives well while retaining many working original features, including the factory radio, lighting, windshield wipers, and interior accessories. Although operational, it remains a project that needs cosmetic attention. Paint and interior restoration are still required before it becomes a finished driver, but the clean title and functioning drivetrain make it a realistic starting point for someone seeking an inexpensive full-size Chrysler from the mid-1960s.
Number 5. 1977 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, $1,000, Staunton, Virginia. Listed for $1,000 in Staunton, Virginia, this 1977 Cadillac Coupe de Ville is presented as an unfinished project. The seller includes 2 new replacement door panels, offering a useful bonus for whoever continues the restoration. The Cadillac currently needs a new battery, wiring work, and additional repairs before it can return to service. Because it cannot be driven home, transportation by trailer will be necessary. Overall, it appears to be an inexpensive restoration candidate for buyers comfortable with electrical and mechanical work. Number 6. 1968 Pontiac Lemans, $1,000 in Fremont, Michigan. This 1968 Pontiac Lemans is offered for $1,000 in Fremont, Michigan as either a restoration project or a parts donor. The car comes without a title, but includes a running 350 V8 sourced from a 1976 Pontiac Firebird, along with the original hood, front bumper, and extra doors. At the moment, the engine has not been connected, leaving the car non-running despite the available drivetrain. Completing the installation and sorting the remaining mechanical work will be necessary before it can return to the road, making this a project suited for someone looking for an affordable Pontiac platform.
Number 7. 1973 Cadillac Fleetwood Model 75, $1,000, Salisbury, Maryland. Offered for $1,000 in Salisbury, Maryland, this 1973 Cadillac Fleetwood Model 75 is a rare 9-passenger sedan, with the seller noting that only around 1,700 examples were produced. Power comes from a 472 V8 paired with an automatic transmission, and the car still runs and drives. While mechanically functional, the Fleetwood still requires considerable cosmetic work. Body repairs and interior restoration remain unfinished, and the air conditioning system is uncharged. Factory manuals are included, adding value for anyone planning to continue restoring this uncommon full-size Cadillac. Number 8. 1968 Chevrolet C10 Long Bed, $1,000, DeSoto, Wisconsin. Priced at $1,000 in DeSoto, Wisconsin, this 1968 Chevrolet C10 Long Bed remains largely original, powered by a 307 V8 with a 3-speed column-shift manual transmission. The truck starts, runs, drives, and stops using its factory fuel tank, and the seller describes the frame as solid despite years off the road. Several repairs are still needed before regular driving. Brake work, lighting repairs, rockers, cab corners, cab braces, and floor repairs are all mentioned, while the front tires show weather cracking. With its originality, clean title, and complete condition, this truck presents an honest restoration project rather than a finished classic.
Number 9. 1964 Mercury Park Lane, $900, Bunker Hill, West Virginia. Listed for $900 in Bunker Hill, West Virginia, this 1964 Mercury Park Lane is a rare full-size Mercury project with a good title included. The seller notes that the 390 V8 engine has been removed from the car and will need to be reassembled before the vehicle can return to service. The Park Lane still retains desirable factory features, including power windows, power door locks, and the signature breezeway rear window. Those original features add interest for anyone looking to restore an uncommon Mercury from the early 1960s. Mechanically, the car is not currently operational because the engine remains out of the chassis. Completing the engine assembly and reinstalling it will be the first major step before addressing any additional restoration work. Overall, this is a realistic project rather than a quick fix. At $900, the combination of a good title, original luxury equipment, and rarity could appeal to hobbyists looking for a less common full-size Ford product. Number 10. 1952 Pontiac Chieftain, $1,000, Maria Stein, Ohio. Offered for $1,000 in Maria Stein, Ohio, this 1952 Pontiac Chieftain was originally purchased with plans for a rat rod build. The seller now no longer has time to continue the project and has decided to let the car go. The engine reportedly runs well, providing a positive starting point for the next owner. However, the fuel tank still needs attention before the car can be considered roadworthy, making transportation by trailer the safer option. Beyond the fuel system repair, the Pontiac remains an unfinished project that could follow several different directions, whether restored closer to original condition or used as the foundation for a custom build. For buyers seeking an affordable early 1950s American classic, this Chieftain represents an honest project with a running engine and a straightforward list of known needs. Number 11. 1978 Ford F-150 Ranger Camper Special, $950, Cartersville, Georgia. This 1978 Ford F-150 Ranger Camper Special is listed for $950 in Cartersville, Georgia. The truck is described as largely complete with a straight body and has previously been a running and driving vehicle before being parked several years ago. According to the seller, the carburetor was leaking when the truck was stored, the mechanical fuel pump had failed, and it is also missing the battery and ignition key. Those issues have kept the truck off the road since it was parked. The seller believes many buyers will likely view it as a restoration, resto-mod, or rat rot candidate rather than returning it to completely original condition. Its relatively straight body provides a solid foundation for whichever direction is chosen. Overall, this F-150 is presented as an inexpensive project with good potential, but one that will require mechanical work before it can be driven again. Number 12. 1971 Volkswagen Fastback, $800, Knoxville, Tennessee. Available for $800 in Knoxville, Tennessee, this 1971 Volkswagen Fastback is described as a complete car that still retains its major components. The seller also mentions being open to trade offers. While the vehicle appears largely intact, it will require repairs before it can safely return to the road. No detailed mechanical diagnosis is provided, leaving the extent of the work to be determined by the next owner. Because the listing focuses on completeness rather than condition, prospective buyers should expect to inspect the drivetrain, brakes, fuel system, and other mechanical components before planning regular use. For someone interested in an air-cooled Volkswagen project, this Fastback offers a complete starting point at an entry-level price without exaggerating claims about its current condition.
Number 13. 1978 Ford Fairmont XL, $700, McDaniels, Kentucky. Priced at $700 in McDaniels, Kentucky, this 1978 Ford Fairmont XL is powered by a 6-cylinder engine paired with an automatic transmission. Factory air conditioning is still present, and the seller states that the car runs, drives, and stops as expected. Despite being mechanically functional, the Fairmont does have visible rust and is being sold without a title. The seller makes the missing title clear throughout the listing, making that one of the most important considerations for potential buyers. Showing approximately 60,000 miles, the car appears suitable for someone looking for an inexpensive driver project or a source of Fairmont components. An extra pair of 2-door Fairmont doors is also available separately. At this price point, buyers are getting a running vehicle with known paperwork limitations, making it important to understand local title requirements before purchasing. Number 14. 1962 AMC Rambler Classic 400, $900, Fremont, Michigan. This 1962 AMC Rambler Classic 400 is offered for $900 in Fremont, Michigan, with a clean green title. Powered by its original 19.56 inline-six and flash-o-matic automatic transmission, the seller describes the car as an honest restoration project with low indicated mileage. The Rambler retains many original pieces, including its factory hubcaps, wheels, trim, and fender components. Those original parts can be difficult to replace, making their inclusion a positive aspect of the project. Although described as having good bones, the car is still presented as a project rather than a finished driver. The seller emphasizes that it is being sold complete and is not interested in parting it out or negotiating the already firm asking price. Overall, this is an affordable opportunity for someone specifically interested in early 1960s AMC vehicles. The original drivetrain, included trim, and clean title provide a solid base for a future restoration.
Number 15, 1964 Ford Cortina, $400. Indian Trail, North Carolina. Offered for just $400 in Indian Trail, North Carolina, this 1964 Ford Cortina is the lowest-priced vehicle in this collection. Equipped with a manual transmission, the car is being sold strictly as a restoration project or parts donor. The seller states that the Cortina does not run, has significant rust, and comes without a title. Those three factors define the project and should be carefully considered before purchase. Because very little additional information is provided, buyers should expect a complete inspection to determine the overall condition of the drivetrain, body structure, and remaining components. Even with its challenges, the low asking price may attract enthusiasts looking for hard-to-find Cortina parts or those willing to take on a complete ground-up restoration. Thanks for watching. Which project would you rescue first? The rare survivor, the classic V8, or the budget restoration? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next collection of affordable classic cars.